Hello viewers, welcome to Sktv'S News. This is Primetime English News. First, the headlines. Incessant heavy rainfall inundates several areas across state, affecting normal life due to cyclone Imphal. Flooding and rising of river levels prompt opening of one gate at Imphal Barrage. Fourteen killed as stone quarry collapses in Mizoram amid heavy rain. Arambai Tenggol submits memorandum to governor on Manipur crisis. MPCC President K. Megachandra calls for collective responsibility for a better Manipur. Amuko urges central and state governments to restore peace in state. And Ganglei Park Students Association appeals to both private and government schools to suspend admission process. With the rise in digital world, we extend our welcome and gratitude to our viewers for supporting the most trusted and first ever OTT platform SKTV in Manipur that can be watched globally. Now the news in detail. The incessant rainfall has inundated numerous areas across the state, disrupting normal life as a result of cyclone Imphal. The incessant rainfall has triggered a mudslide between K. Sinam and T. Laijang in Kangpopi district along National Highway 37, Imphal Jiribam Road, resulting in sweeping off a truck into a gorge. Several other trucks have been left stranded. However, no report of injury has been reported in the incident. Moreover, along the stretch of National Highway 37, several trucks have been stranded since minor landslides has occurred in various areas. It may be mentioned that the particular road where a truck was swept into a gorge was undergoing construction by the NHIDCL. Meanwhile, authority concerned has also deployed machineries to clear the debris. Continuous heavy rainfall since yesterday has led to extensive flooding in many valley districts of Manipur, including various parts of Imphal. Numerous roads in Imphal, including Kishampat, Tera Lukram Lerak and Kanchipur to Singzame section of the Imphal More Road have been submerged with water levels reaching knee deep in some locations. The water levels of key rivers like Imphal, Nambul, Komba and Iril have been rising steadily. Flooding has also affected areas such as AIR Imphal, the vicinity of Govindaji Temple at Konungmamang and the front portion of Advanced Hospital. The flooding has severely impacted the campuses of state's major hospitals, RIMS and JNIMS. Various wards of RIMS have been flooded, necessitating the relocation of patients to safer areas. Even the special ward of RIMS has been affected. Fortunately, there have been no reports of injuries or fatalities due to the flooding so far. According to information from the Med Center at Imphal International Airport, the state has been experiencing heavy rainfall across different districts from 8:30 a.m. yesterday until today. The recorded rainfall amounts as 54.5 mm at Imphal Airport, 75 mm in Bishnupur, 80.5 mm in Jiribam, 67 in Chandel, 35 in Surchampur, 92.2 mm in Ukhrul, 10.2 mm in Tamenglong and 68.3 in Thobal district. The incessant heavy rainfall across state has inundated major roads including landslide, mudslide and sweeping of houses at various places in Surchampur district. According to a report, villagers of Surchampur district are facing significant inconveniences as several villages including K. Salbung village has submerged underwater. Many vehicles were stranded along the Guite road as sections of the road were partially blocked by debris. Authority concerned has also issued an order to block off the affected stretch to prevent any unwanted incidents from happening. Meanwhile, headquarters of Senapati district has been inundated under water due to the incessant rainfall. Many houses of the district were submerged under the water as river flowing through the viewland area has overflowed. On the other hand, the condition of Saparmaina to Cycle Bridge in Kampupi district is precarious. Villagers were gripped with fear as a strong water current of the river swept away large masses of mud from the opposite bank. Meanwhile, Deputy Commissioners of Tamenglong, Imphal East and Bishnupur districts have issued an alert notification to the residents to stay alert in view of the severe cyclonic storm, Cyclone Rimal. Notably, Indian Met Department has notified orange alert across the state on May 27th. The alert notices further advise the general public, especially children and elderly, to stay indoors, stay away from vulnerable structures, unattached metal sheets, banana trees, papaya trees, postpone agricultural activities, avoid areas that face waterlogging problems, prepare emergency kits with essential items including perishable foods, water, torchlights, first aid supplies, medicines for safety and survival. It also appealed to the general public to keep updated with the latest weather forecasts and warnings issued by state and national authorities. It further urged to ignore rumors and advised not to panic. Meanwhile, it also declared to close all schools within the districts on May 29th. As incessant rainfall since yesterday caused flooding in several areas of the state, authorities have taken action by opening a gate at the Ithai barrage to facilitate the flow of water as river levels continue to rise. Chief Minister N. Biren posted on social media that gate number 3 of the barrage has been opened by about 30 centimeters to allow excess water to flow out, considering the inconveniences caused by the water condition in the state. The decision to open other gates will be made after thorough discussions with the officials from Water Resource Department and National Hydroelectric Power Corporation. The Chief Minister emphasized that he is in constant alert with officials to take necessary actions for the benefit of the public. Cyclone Remal has also impacted neighboring state of Mizoram. Heavy rainfall resulted in the collapse of a stone quarry located near the capital city of Aizawl, as well as between Meltham and Hiliman, claiming the lives of 14 individuals. This tragic incident occurred earlier this morning. The downpour in the hills of Mizoram caused the collapse of the stone quarry, burying 14 workers under the earth. Among the victims, 6 were Mizo and 3 were non-Mizos, while the identities of the remaining individuals remain unknown. Fortunately, a young boy was successfully rescued and is currently receiving medical treatment in the hospital. Additionally, roads leading to Lingpui Airport have been blocked due to landslides, disrupting connectivity. Moreover, numerous houses have been submerged due to the overflow of the Truang River. Arambai Tengol has submitted a memorandum to Governor Anusuya Uike regarding the ongoing crisis in the state that began last year. The memorandum was presented today by Public Relations Officer Robin Mangang from the General Headquarters. The conflict, which has persisted over a year, has resulted in numerous casualties, injuries, and the displacement of thousands of Meitei people. To address the crisis, Arambai Tengol has made several demands that include implementation of proper border fencing, implementation of NRC with a base year of 1951, the repatriation of illegal immigrants, withdrawal of suspension of operations agreement, strict action against militants violating Sioux rules, complete eradication of poppy plantations. Among others, the memorandum also mentioned that no Arambai Tengol members or village volunteers will be arrested by commission, tribunal or court. The existing MLR and LR Act 1960 to be modified to serve both the hill and valley equally, and scheduled tribe status to be reinstated for the Meitei. President of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee K. Meghachandra has slammed the state government, asserting that their governance has faltered significantly and called the public for unity for a reformed Manipur. The statement was made during the felicitation ceremony honoring of former Minister Samuel Jindai, ex-BJP candidate of Uripur constituency, Dr. N. Dujamani, and social worker of Tamenglong Ward number 9, TP Dining, for joining Indian National Congress held at Congress Bhavan, Beti Road. Speaking at the event, he likened the government to a soulless body, implying its lack of vitality or empathy in addressing certain issues. He further criticized both the state and the central governments for their apparent lack of concern in addressing pressing issues, including the ongoing turmoil and natural disasters that have left a trail of destruction. CLP leader Okram Ibobi, CWC member Gaikhangam, MLA K. Ranjit, MLA T.H. Lokeshwar, ex-MLA P. Sarat, ex-Minister T.H. Ratan Kumar, and members of MPCC attended the event.
Maruida Manipur da Laga Sina, Hawaii Outro Bahjangi, Bangkok Weraba, Government Nasinangasi, Hiram Kayada, Ikuisi, Ling ba Wat Payadre, Parda Singasi, Nena Tadaba Punsi Marina Maiko Hingi, Hiram Kudimakta, Havak Pangdavagi, Porte Maman Hingapagi, Adagi, natural calamity, disasters, Mayams and Tuibo Mayams, Sakars the diet, the credit of people, Tui, Sakars in the stable of the Paikate, Maming Degi Oina, me Amada Lupa, the Singama Bogo, the Piki, Samakai Kogangasi, Landamasigi Padasina, Awas a team Nangi, Levak Sidairan Tauri, Sahidama Hinkre, Punamakse, Home Minister, the Etestowa, Operating Commander of Kakna Manipur, Zalai, Nadum Lady Basia, Kogulibasin. Santi Wari Porona Buhonate, Honorable Prime Minister Ngasibokta silent with Lay, Manipuri Wakamata Putopidi, Democracy as a festival like election the Sidabak, Manipur Pazagi, Boiba, Wakama Nambita Base, Lambda Masita Lady Pazai, Koipunamak says, and the labor, Sausi, Tona Kandadona Tawase, Masi Aikoi Buna Kandapum, Toy, Aikoisi, collective decision Ama, Low to Tangai for the Badula, a Hibasimadi, Hibida Hiban the toy.
President of Amuko, Nando Luang, has called upon both the state and central governments to address the ongoing turmoil in the state. He also urged the state government to reveal their political drama, asking whether there is a lack of communication between state and central governments. The statement, was made during the 26th Mairapai Binumet held at Tharo Devi Lampak, Khurai, Salantong. Speaking at the event, Nando Luang praised the efforts of Mairapai Bs in safeguarding the territorial integrity of Manipur. Meanwhile, speaking to SKTV News, General Secretary of Poire Lemrol Thongam Apabi predicted third Nupilan in Manipur, asserting their readiness to confront any encroachers threatening the state's territorial integrity. She vowed to follow the courageous examples set by past mothers who sacrificed their lives for the cause. Citing about the ongoing turmoil that escalated on May 3rd, she highlighted the vigilant role of the Mairapai Bs in protecting the state. She further cautioned for ensuring third Nupilan if the government failed to resolve the issues at the earliest.
Manipur ki Mairapai Bs sing si India ki lebiba nupi sing stegi oiba lup mayam se ki top adugumba lup mani haibasi Bharat Sarkar na khangabani aduna Manipur ki Mairapai Bi numit ngasi pangthoi se Manipur da Mairapai Bi akhoi leiri akhoi leiri ngai da Manipur da kai go makhalam tagi singner pa yaroi haibadu puli bane aduna hoji Manipur da haugi ba sei gi me gi ahum da gi akhoi Manipur thugai na ba ku gi zo militant singna chathari ba la na se gi marum da leri ba arora thu mayam se ngasi di ki ku phongmu matam yaure ba adu Bharat Sarkar na sumaina lal asigi marum da sanari ba lila mayam se ngasi ba wa arem ba tahaliba mai bandri ba se ngasi akhoi gi Mairapai Bi imai bel sing Manipur gi nupi sing asigi thongna ling je na ne ba adu Manipur gi hoji wori ba lal se lotion gi ta gadi kuki gi miam ga na ta Manipur gi miam ga ta kuki la lo ba ta Manipur gi khunga pa wari sarga lotion ge da ba na te ba masigi irang issue chidi Bharat Sarkar ga Manipur Sarkar wari sarga lotion ge da ba ne ba Bharat Sarkar amadi Manipur Sarkar ani gi mrakta leinariba misunderstanding amadi mabani na sanariba lila ase kai no se miyam da khangan mathok ta ba
ngasi mak ai khoina lai ba hingi ba khoi punchi lifestyle se हानादगी हेने सुम सुक्चलपना मरम ओरकांदा हेंगिना हेंगा असिबगा मादारबा तांकक असिदा अखोइना मियामदा पिजनिंगबा पाउजेलगे अखोइ मतम पुनमक्ता अदुंgai मणिपुरगी अहानबा अमसुंग नुपी लाना अखोइ इमा सिंगुंदुना अखोइदा पिबिरबा पाउजेलदो अदुगी चाउदा नाउदा अमा ओइना अखोइसु इमा सिंगुना हापिरबा पिबिरबा पाउजेल अपुनबना पांगलनी पुन्ना थेंनाबदा ngamoidaba laite haina lawbiram happy थाउनादो अदुगे थाउनादो अखोइ हुजिक चपचाना हंदकी लानसिदी मणिपुर की अहुम सुब नुपी लानदो थोय हाइनिंगाय लैते अदुना इमाना पिबिरम थाउना हापिरम थाउना अपन मन पांगलनी हाबे पांगल से अपन बसे पुंझल कांदा कोइ पुन्ना थेंगनमिने छि अखोइ खोंथम हानगुम से हाइबा वाफुम से थमजा
Kanglei Park Students Association has appealed to both private and government schools in Manipur to suspend the process of admission. The directive comes in the wake of schools hastily notifying admissions based solely on the recently declared high school leaving certificate examination results conducted by the Board of Secondary Education Manipur. In a press meet held at KSA office, Khuyathong, HRD Secretary of the association, Tojam Ranakumar, highlighted that following the HSLC results that was declared yesterday, certain schools rushed to enroll students in the respective schools based on CGPA. Emphasizing the importance of empowering students to choose their preferred schools, he urged to conduct proper entrance examination. He maintained that students must have the opportunity to select institutions that align with their interests, aspirations, and educational goals. Citing that ongoing crisis has posed challenges for displaced students faced amid the HSLC examination, he raised concerns about students residing in relief camps and asked the schools about the steps for the displaced students residing in relief camps. He further cautioned the schools to face any consequences if they fail to follow the case's appeal. He further called schools to provide seats for students who are currently in withheld.
Board of Secondary Education Manipur, we bossam na loba, we HSLC gi class examination si, we ngarang kadam khai to khaganda, yamna tian matam da, we yamna taha ba mongda, government school lamasung private school sing kharana, yamna taha mongda admission process tawri ba sa, athu lepo da bani, duga makata rakada, we pangthok khip exam sigi, CGPA gi grade ta yenga kanda, sigi merit list ta yenga kanda chhatra select on ba honori ba sa, masi to biganu tongana entrance test ma koi pangthok piduna koi mahiroi sing khuding makki apa school sing da mahitam nubi tanja ama bibiu hain haijari khumaduna taduna koi grade 1 na phangba mahiroi sing da hanna koi priority pira kanda admission process tawri ba sa khudut gi lepi gadabane adugi makha tarakpada haji nauna kasli bengi admission tawri ba asida displaced student sing yoiba karamba thorang lakhalage haiba sa leba mayam da mek sina koi khangan biu.
Regional Indigenous Forum for Peace Coexistence Manipur has appealed to the state government to reduce flight and chopper fares. According to a press release, RIFCO stressed that the ongoing crisis in state, which escalated on May 3rd last year, has resulted in significant inconveniences for the general public. The state economy has suffered immensely as a result of the ongoing crisis. RIFCO pointed out that addressing the ongoing issues will be a prolonged process, and additionally emphasized the uncertainty surrounding the potential resurgence of violence, highlighting that the valley area resided by Meitei has been surrounded by hills. Citing the inaccessibility of the two highways by the Meitei community, it is mentioned that flights are the sole means of transportation for Meiteis. Due to the unaffordable prices of flights, many individuals are unable to travel for educational pursuits and personal obligations. It further urged the state government to discuss with the authority about reducing the flight and chopper fares by 30 to 40%. RIFCO further has appealed to the state government to convey their proposal to the Civil Aviation and Ministry of Road Transport or deploy adequate security forces at the national highways for safety of Meitei community. General Secretary of the Punshi Kaithil Women Vendor Association, Tayanjam Rita, has called for the association to be allocated space in a new market constructed at Tombisna High School. During a press conference at Tangzing Hall of the Manipur Press Club, Rita explained that the former chairperson of the Imphal Municipal Corporation, A. Nimai Sharma, had previously permitted Punshi market vendors to sell their goods near the Naga Nala area. Following this permission, the area was cleaned, wooden sheets were placed, and the site was renovated. Consequently, the women of Punshi market have already begun selling their goods there. Unfortunately, the arrangement faced opposition from unknown miscreants who created obstacles by placing wooden logs in the designated spots for women vendors, sparking disputes. In response, a complaint was filed with the Superintendent of Police of Imphal West in 2016. Subsequently, a statement was submitted to the Chief Minister of Manipur, citing the Gazette notification dated June 8, 2001 from the Town Planning Department, Government of Manipur, which permitted the construction of 200 seats for the Punshi Kaithiel Women Vendor Association. However, the General Secretary Tanzam Rita expressed disappointment as the Imphal Municipal Corporation did not issue vendor licenses in accordance with the reservation, causing distress among the vendors.
Kitchen Women Vendor Association je akoi card saraga mari supermarket sangbage ayaba pibagi se amaka sidale jare ko asigi post sida lasai Imphal Municipality Corporation gi kangu namasa khangde hadan habira pa je yamna laibak thibani habisi mai han boina thamjage Imphal Municipality Corporation asu kaimta khangbi jare khangbi rakta paragi akoi upai leitadana amuk koi CM da chasare CM da chapa matam da CM na koi ga ayaba pire adu sumai tawdana tawrakpa sida bhawada amuk su chalaga Imphal cooperative sida municipality area sida koi sumaina tawbiyo koi yaragadi akoi yamna ware akoi gi ising imanaba sida yauriba graduate yawminariba iba mayam se loina pigre adudi moi mayam pigrabane na akoi gi pibam thoi hadana moi da haijarubada hoju sungta ta bi belegidre khangbi drabane na akoi high court case oina thajare case ki kota raya matare rai tara ko dui matungina akoi high court gi ayaba loraga hari mapam ase akoi phamjabani phamba sida ngarang councillor singna yam thuna document thirani kai kano khara tawrani kolen haibagi paw ama ka akoi paw dagi ubuju pangjare adagi khabar dai ju uba pangjare ado akoi gi chapchaba document sumaina leire.
Thobal District Administration has announced that preparations are complete for the counting of votes, which took place on May 19th and 26th, 2024. The counting will commence on June 4th at 8 a.m. 2 counting centers have been established to facilitate the process for the 6 assembly constituencies in Thobal district. Among these constituencies, Lilong, Thobal and Wangkhem fall under the jurisdiction of the Inner Manipur parliamentary constituency, while Hairok, Wangjing Tentha and Kangabok are part of the outer parliamentary constituency. Additionally, the counting of votes for special polling stations and the 38th Lilong Assembly constituency will take place concurrently at the Block Development Office in Thobal, commencing at the same date and time as the main counting centers.
Bharat Kumbagi Waina Election Commission of India na Lagliba Jungi Tang Mari 2024 gi Ayuk Pung Nipan dagi ekoi Thobal district ki waina Tang Trampan April da pangthokiba vote to ekoi thizaragani. Contesting candidates singna makhoi gi counting agent hapa hore hojek vote numit asida ekoi gi ECI na khangnaba contesting candidate singna appoint toba counting agent amasung magi counting staff si khagnatana counting hall da mioi amata ekoi changba yaroi special permission yaudana dugaloina noina counting asi ekoi security su ekoi 3-tier security laigani Thobal district ki oina ekoi vote thinabagi damakta ekoi chapchana ekoi thorang pumnamak loizare haiduna ai miam da thamjage.
Nodal Officer of the Preconception and Prenatal Diagnostics Technique PCPNDT, Dr. Sujata Huidrom, has emphasized that PCPNDT Act was implemented to combat gender-based violence perpetrated against women. The statement was made during a one-day awareness program held at the Multipurpose Hall of DM College of Arts, jointly organized by DM College of Arts, Sociology Department and Family Welfare Department under the theme Gender Discrimination and Gender-Based Violence. Speaking at the event, Dr. Sujata emphasized that the event was convened to raise awareness about the gender-based violence and to foster understanding and action against various forms of violence, including physical violence, sexual violence, psychological violence, and socio-economic violence. She further asserted that the GBV provided shelter homes, medical assistance, psychological assistance, and legal assistance to the victims of violence. Principal of DM College of Arts T. Ranjit, Head Department of Sociology R.K. Tumbisna, and Administration of Social Welfare Department Women Helpline 818 Center Ravi, among others, attended the event.
Right from the time of the higher side of the players, I will dominate on the trade window. To give the part of the killer discrimination, this is the main cause of this gender-based violence. Second is socio-cultural factors like the patriarchal society division. Identify the gender stereotype. Identify the part of the mana poor the business one the family, the don't have a gender stereotype. That is the main cause of this violence. and economic factors like poverty, among the same thing, one of them, child violence, then political factors like conflict, war, gender-based violence, and media influence. Media violence, it affects the mind of the youngsters. Young people in media, violence, violence of which then drug and alcohol abuse. Drug abuse alcohol level of consciousness, control level of this leads to gender-based violence.
The management of Classic Football Academy Manipur hosted a grand reception ceremony to honor the players who clinched the championship award in the All India Football Federation Under-17 Youth League 2023-24, held in Goa and organized by the All India Football Federation. The ceremony took place at Hotel Classic Grande in Chingmairong, Imphal East. Dr. Tangzam Dabli, the president of the academy, emphasized that many players possess immense potential and talent. However, due to lack of support and challenging family circumstances, numerous talented individuals have been forced to abandon the sport, disappearing from the scene. Recognizing these hardships and the loss of promising players, Classic Football Academy Manipur envisions itself as a support system for such individuals, providing them with a platform to nurture their talents and pursue a professional career.
Masagi saitagi pesa pukoda tara awabat leiba degi facilities with them am shida pena karimba support kar piyaga facilities provide toraga talency hunt toraga prasana moisi semi toraga grooming toraga national level of boga professional player and boga international level hobby khati lona same the same by marwe panna marchani Yamnu Ibamana, Hogi say, the Academy City performance, the credit goes to the management, the group of coach and officials. Sanaripa, the players in Sinasu, Lisabapuna, talent, labor, Matampuna Kaitopuna, and Honorable Sigi Mahisi Saban and my
26th Foundation Day of Jiri Development Organization was observed today at Conference Hall of Jimpal in Babupara, Jiribam. During the program, the attendees paid homage to brave individuals who lost their lives during the ongoing crisis in the state, as well as to the departed members of Jimpal by observing a 2-minute silence. Addressing the gathering, Assistant Professor T. Somanendra from Jiri College shed light on the controversy surrounding the boundary of Jiribam as per the 2011 census report. He urged JDO to take decisive action and ensure the protection of Jiribam's specific geographical boundaries. Former President of JDO L. Romain emphasized the organization's significant role in various aspects of Jiribam this year. He expressed concerns over the decrease in the total area of Jiribam district due to land encroachment, with some parts of the district being included in other districts of the state. Romain urged relevant authorities working as government officials in Jiribam to accurately measure the area of Jiribam by referring to relevant documents. President of JDO E. Diwan mentioned that the organization held thorough discussions with the Deputy Commissioner of Jiribam regarding the border controversy. Deputy Commissioner has assured that the contentious border issue of Jiribam will be addressed after the Lok Sabha polls are concluded.
Masih mahu lagi kiri, masih mahu kawan dan ini. Lain tu Manipuri government sini, jadi langsung lama lagi kita mau suai nanti report langsung uih ada. Berarti Manipur tempat lagi bagi sinau singa terdepan juga menteri mendulang keluar boleh. Berarti lain si jadi seni ini ada saya, mau kau. Kau orang punya ikut jadi saya, kali membuat Iran kali membuat turut, bom mata boleh tadi masih Manipur government ada kalau kita ni waham saya yang Jadi bangga asuba Iran untuk total macam tadi high national highway 37 je. Kak kita lagi Manipur ada nanti kuahnya je, mau kau rumah.
Non-governmental voluntary organization has urged authorities concerned to ensure timely provision of fertilizers at Kakching Godown for farmers in Kakching district. In a press statement issued by General Secretary of the organization yesterday, it was highlighted that despite various organizations in the state advocating for food independence, steps to address the challenges faced by farmers have not been taken. Despite Kakching district's leading position in agriculture within the state, the agriculture office in the district inaugurated several years ago has been criticized for inadequate performance. The statement emphasized that farmers in the district currently obtain fertilizers from Wangbal, requiring significant physical and financial efforts. A written request has been submitted to Kaching Agriculture Office to take the initiative to provide fertilizers at the godown in Lamdong, Kaching for the current year. The statement cautioned that if the relevant authorities fail to take action, farmers in the district would consolidate and initiate agitations. In a proactive stance against drug trafficking, the proscribed outfit National Revolutionary Front Manipur has apprehended an individual identified as Korimayum Ningthem, aged 26, also known as Dipu Sultan. He is the son of late Korimayum Litawar from Kairang Changya Likai and was caught selling brown sugar, posing a threat to the lives of youth. The outfit held a press conference in Imphal West District yesterday, emphasizing their commitment to eradicating drugs from the state entirely. Ningthem's apprehension is not his first encounter, as he was previously apprehended by NAB in December last year. NRFM expressed deep concerns over the rising number of drug users and sellers, vowing to continue taking action against them. The outfit reiterated its dedication to safeguarding future generations, acknowledging the anguish experienced by many parents due to drug-related issues. Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum has rejected an order issued by the Deputy Commissioner of Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Shillong, Aditya Prakash Singh, that instructed JNV employees who had been internally displaced to return to their respective postings after summer vacation. In a statement released yesterday, ITLF Chairman and Secretary explained that the Deputy Commissioner's order fails to consider the actual situation in the state. Consequently, the ITLF has called for the order to be revoked. The proscribed outfit Kangleipa Communist Party KCP has released its semi-annual journal Langting Minasi Ekoi Kalen Pantha today. In a press release issued by the Secretary in charge of Information and Publicity of the group, S. Mangal, it stated that the journal, published in both English and Meitei languages, featured an editorial titled Aikoigi Arangba Puwari Ama Irasi, which translates to "Let's Write Our Radiant History." The journal also delved into themes about ways of the revolution, making attempts to bridge the gap between theory and praxis, India's proxy war in Myanmar, retold report, and capitalizing in the name of employment, shattering the agrarian, among others. Joint Direction District Veterinary Office Thobal and Kaching has organized a farmer training program on poultry management, scientific rearing of pig and livestock insurance at Wangjing Hodamba Maning Community Hall under the aegis of National Livestock Mission. Chairperson of Wangjing Gram Panchayat Teksham Bimol, Joint Director of District Veterinary Office Thobal Kaching Dr. Puyam Gojendro, and General Secretary of Pioneer Club Wangjing Hodamba Naurem Iboyaima, among others, attended the event. Speaking at the event, Dr. P. Gojendro reassured farmers that there is no need to panic about diseases affecting animals and potential losses. He elaborated that the training program was convened to disseminate knowledge and information regarding effective practices in poultry management, scientific rearing of pig and livestock insurance. And in some weather report, according to the report of ICA Regional Central Imphal Part, the maximum temperature reached as high as 24 degrees Celsius and minimum temperature dropping to 22 degrees Celsius today. The humidity was forecasted to be around 100% in the morning and 100% in the evening. Rainfall has been recorded at 121.3 millimeter. And that is all we have in this bulletin. But before we wrap up, here are the headlines once again. Incessant heavy rainfall inundates several areas across state, affecting normal life due to cyclone Remal. Flooding and rising of river levels prompt opening of one gate at Ithai Barrage. Fourteen killed as stone quarry collapses in Mizoram amid heavy rainfall. Rambai Tengol submits memorandum to Governor on Manipur crisis. MPCC President K. Megachandra calls for collective responsibility for a better Manipur. Amuko urges central and state governments to restore peace in the state. And Kangli Park Student Association appeals to both private and government schools to suspend admission process. Thank you for watching SKTV News, the first ever OTT platform in Manipur. Please visit SKTV website skyic.in to download the SKTV app. You can now access Google Play Store to download the app. SKTV iOS app is now accessible on Apple App Store. For early access, use the QR code. Download link will also be pinned in all the comment section. Join us for real-time news updates, exclusive interviews and comprehensive analysis of current affairs in Manipur. Don't go anywhere. Up next is Primetime Manipuri News with Menaka.